Hello everyone, I'm Ryu Raven and today we are continuing our playthrough of Synergy. Now, it's been a couple weeks for me, so hopefully I won't have any trouble getting back into things. Last time I think I almost lost and then I was saved by the gourds. Alright, knowledge 13. And how was I meant to get it up? Right, let's see. Which was it? This one. Does it give anything extra if I put it? Yes. Okay. How did I turn things again? Okay, shift. Hopefully that will get this up. Then it was only a matter of putting it in a different district. Right. Need this. Nope. What's it? Oh, F2, not 2. Okay. Right. And we needed to make sure we have enough water. I don't think it's going to be a problem. And the gourds have been growing back too, just in case. Okay. What does this give? So that is increase. Okay, there's people working in them. One of my districts is overpopulated, will be this one. I just put it here because I don't know where else. And we still have too much. I don't get it. Placing this doesn't change the maximum. But it changed it before. That's supposed to get our knowledge up, but it isn't working. have to figure out. Okay, a little bit more of heritage points, and then hopefully we will be able to unlock other things. Transform resource, no. Social, extract water, cultural knowledge. This might be something. Heritage points. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing in that circle. Okay, this is one. Pedagogy. Okay, which was this? That's a long way. Right, the game was paused while I looked at that. Maximum speed. Over 2000 water. It should be fine. Unlock. Just double checking. With science points, but not the kind that we're looking for. These are different types of district center. $500 of each. But how am I supposed to get that? The maximum is 300. How the hell? Okay, let me take a good look that I remember what the buildings look like. That was not it. This was one, okay. So we need to unlock this. So we've got to wait on our points again. Anyways, yesterday I played some Timberborn. I'm not sure if I can make any videos of that because my internet here is pretty shitty, so I can't really upload anything that has a heavy video file. I can give it a shot, but I think it won't work out. That's new. Oh no, we need hundreds of workers. Wherever are we going to find them? These things are clearly not adding anything for me. Is one. Okay, so long as we keep 3, we should be fine, and then we can. How did we destroy buildings again? Yes, right, yep. So long as we keep 3, we should be fine, right? No, 2. This one doesn't give us anything for this. And we'll also break this down. And 100, yeah. I think that's okay then. These roads don't connect to each other. Oh well. I'm gonna have to plug this one out so it doesn't hinder these. Spreads in living soil. I'm pretty sure we are in living soil. Needed 150 of these, I'm pretty sure. No. Let's check again. Yep, and 300 of the other. That's why I put these full on. Let's fill you up too. The fuck you mean? Red. Yeah, that limit cap at 300 is really annoying just for when you reach the limit and you don't immediately use it. But given that the other thing would cost 500 each, I'm gonna assume the limit will go up. Ooh, looky there, we have one more. Somehow removing them gave me more than what I had without them. Or with them. That's kinda weird, but okay. Now we just need 4 more. I'm waiting for the points. Let's see. How do we go to the world map again? Okay. We need the tools for that, I think. We have enough tools, okay. Alrighty. Of course, we don't have enough people. Let's see, can we build another house somewhere? There we go. Hopefully that will give us enough people to do something. Let's remove one from that. And we have 1 out of 3. We have enough food. Alright, we've just gotta find ourselves one more guy. Why, hello there. And there we go. Expedition sent. My points getting close to where I need them to be. It'll show them on the way. How much water storage do we have? We're maxed out. Okay, I guess we will build under one of these, because why not? Okay. Dig on the side. The digging is long and difficult, but it produces plenty of rocks, which will be useful for construction. As the explorers begin to lose hope of finding the life form they are looking for, they come across a cold, bluish-black metallic surface. The object looks very much like a meteorite, but seems to have some sort of mechanism in its core. Why has its impact been so atypical? Where are the craters and the tectonic cracks? Okay. Return to the city. Wow, that goes far. I said return to this. Alright, I need to click here again. I forgot about that. We're almost there. More seconds. Oh, thank you for that. And now we unlock this. So we can't get this yet. Unless unlocking this did something. I don't think so. Okay, 300 heritage points. For some education. Only horror awaited our research at the end of their expedition. Countless ruined and deserted villages were all they saw until they ran out of supplies on the way to their next stop. And each of them, both young and old, has now witnessed death or exile at first hand. Our explorers have learned that some subterranean plants had soaked up what was left of the groundwater. These species normally grow in perfect harmony with their environment. What could have caused such a change? This phenomenon only makes the danger of the drought worse. The heat is now becoming unbearable, and we need enough shade to protect our volunteers from the sun. Okay, I have no idea how we reached it. I guess it was with unlocking that thing. 3 ground quality analysis. Is this? Okay. Ground quality. Let's go this and this and this because they're close by. Have 8 sunshade 3. Well, it's gonna have to wait another cycle because like this it's not going to work. When a citizen lives in a house exposed to excessive heat or is homeless too long, heat exhaustion. We have an infirmary, so that's not an issue. I can't really do anything about that, I don't think. We already have everything analyzed, so I believe, yeah, we've already seen everything. 8 sunshade trees. Five and another 5, so it's really just a matter of their health. I think that should work, if I remember correctly. These trees prefer it a little better on their feet, so we will try this and hope it increases their health once the water returns. We're almost halfway the cycle. Cooling bombs. Do we make cooling bombs? $3,000. Okay, 3,300. Pretty good. Okay. Now we just have to wait for the next season. Let's take a look. -35, that's crazy. If it's Fahrenheit, I have no idea what that means, 35 degrees. In Celsius, that's 1.5 degrees short of body temperature, and 0 is freezing point, so crazy. Six more days. Instruments. Probably gonna make us make some of those too. Hang on, how long have I been recording? I didn't check the time. It's been half an hour, okay. Well, that's our water back. No, 7 of 8. What is your problem? I know what I'm doing. We are going to build a teensy little and hopefully that will be enough. Get this tree up. Come on, guys, build it. Get my tree ready. Come on. Why does the ground look like this? I don't think it was like this earlier. The earth itself is rebelling. Or maybe it's like what the story said, something about the plants slurping up all the groundwater. Maybe it's like a plot thingy, I don't know. Don't think it was here before, at least. Or maybe I just forgot. Who knows? Just waiting to be built. Maybe that's why they're not being built, because I sent all my leftover people out on an expedition. But we can lose someone here. And here. And here. That's what I thought. Now everything's being built. Come on. Come on. Finish it. Finish it. ta-da! Every new messenger brings the same news. More and more regions are becoming unfit to live in. Distributing water alone will not be enough to ensure their survival. But how does this mean there is now nothing we can do? We must gather up the victims around our treatment center in Bakhelan, and if we are to quickly help them, we will need to build sand gliders, for which we lack the necessary building materials. Our crafters will need better workshops to refine our resources. Okay. Carpentry. Hey, look. We already have it unlocked. Where the hell am I going? What is? Guess I'll just do. What the hell is that? Rip it out. Searching for a place to rest for nights, our travelers stop in front of a shabby tea house. Despite looking abandoned, the owner comes up to greet them. Her kindness does not hide the fact that her tea is very much diluted and that the sun's rays creep through the holes in the roof. "I'm sorry," she says. "Our partners haven't come back to trade with us for at least a season, and we don't have enough material to repair our walls or improve our tea. Maybe the exploration party could trade resources with the tea house owner." I'm gonna give stone. Thanks to our resource, the owner hopes to resume full service at the tea house soon. Okay. Return to the city. And now we build this here. Bam. Now sand glider garage. Where is it? Right, it's the ribbon thing, not the glowy ones. Okay. We need protective gear made in the Weaver's Workshop. We might have a Weaver's Workshop. Find this thing anywhere on the map. Does not look like it. We shall rip this bitch out. Boom. Okay, and we need more houses too. Let's go with this one. Okay. Now we need to make Okay. Choose a recipe. Put one person in there. And then they'll make some of that, and I will send out another expedition because why not? I guess there's a maximum of how far they can go. Alright, our expedition has been sent out. And we're short on everything. 200 of those and 10 of those. Those will be put here, okay. Choose a recipe. days. It takes 10 days to make it. What? Oh, let's just select it in case we need it later. Right, those need access to food. I guess the seller's here. When approaching what they thought was an antenna, the explorers discover a tangle of trees, whose trunks and branches have been woven together to form some sort of small tower. However, the structure hasn't been maintained for a good while and there are leaves and new sprouts altering it completely. The tower now tilts to the right because of its own weight. Suddenly, the explorer spots something shiny on top of the structure, but the night is too dark and no one can identify what is up there. Ooh, this is why we need these lianas. Finally, they have a use. Once on the top, the explorers find a rusty old mechanism which, despite not being usable anymore, could perhaps be given a new life. Alright, return to the city. It takes 14 days. Crazy. Alright, we got 10 of those, and now we need to wait for these to catch up to 200. And then we will be able to unlock our Sand Glider garage. I wonder if that will help with the speed of the expeditions. Hooray. Now we have 10 of them. We can probably remove a couple people from these. Starting by giving them 3 for all of them. And hope our water supply does not go down with that. Okay. Unlock. Someone took the protective gear. I don't know. It's not going down, so I'm going to decrease a couple of these. And that's done. A family of weavers arrived with the latest group of refugees. These crafters have learned to work the fiber of a tree they call the Lepidopteran willow, which provides plenty of resources and shade. But the weavers were forced to leave behind their orchard when they fled, and now they fear that their tradition is lost forever. Perhaps we could find a specimen of this tree and introduce it to our environment. Ah, yes, nothing like adding a invasive species. Alright, where is the signal beacon? I have no idea. It's a smoke cloud. I don't know if that's what they mean. It will probably actually be called signal beacon. Hold up 2 dry seasons. Allow me to add another one of these. I swear if there's a third one after it, we're just dead. Alright, we're just going to take a look at this. Oops. Just explore the ones nearby. If there's a signal beacon anywhere, we will find it. Eventually. This works without people in it. Huh. Anyway, we have 18 knowledge. doesn't add anything. Okay. Let's take push. Alright. Okay, what are they called? Oh, it is camp. Return to the city. I think we're going to explore that one next. And see if we can find that signal beacon anywhere at all. Yeah, I have no idea where to unlock the with the displaced district. Right. So we need 50 more points. Okay. Let's see, does this do anything? Nope. Minus 15 temperature. Guess we add it anyway for that benefit. And zero. I'm just gonna try every building, see if anything does anything. Starting to look like nothing's going to work, which would be troublesome. Ooh, then don't mind if I do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha. that should increase. Yep, 1000. In the Green Park District. We don't have that one, so I guess we will have to make a new district somewhere. Oh fuck. Cinder sprouts are everywhere. They're killing my other plants. Okay, so where is the district? There we go. Oh wait, let's build. There we go. Upgrade to. It was Green Park Square, right? Yeah, Green Park. Continue. $900. So now I need to up 900 points. Great. That's 3, we don't need it anymore. We are going to write all of these out so I can place something in there. Okay. Let's see. This adds nothing. Nothing. Ooh, that's 100. But that's outside of it. Yeah. That doesn't add anything. That is nothing. 100. Then you shall be here, I suppose. Now, can we move this? We can. We shall move it here. That's 100. Okay. Oh, those plants do 10. Even though they're dead. Stupid cinder sprouts. Anyways, this is nothing. And 100 points. Should actually place it somewhere decent. It also gives 100 points. Okay. What do you mean? 299. Oh, limited. Confirm. And I do believe I shall place it here. And now, when I put this little thingy here, there we go. That's another 100. Alright. Harvest. It doesn't say. You can actually place this a bit further. And then we can remove these things. I have no idea if the road actually works to cut that off. Alright. Alright, house number condition. This thing is dead, so I might as well rip it out. Okay. Alright. We need 3 more houses. Okay, that should do it. That's where it was locked up with this. It's going to unlock these. Dark 2, okay. 15. I think it's one more house. Yep. And we're gonna need another water tower. Okay. And now we need another cellar. Yeah, that's on us outside. The Green Parks District's last improvements are complete, but it didn't go smoothly. One afternoon, many of the builders were unable to withstand physical work in such temperatures and they passed out from heat. After examining the sick, our doctor stated the following: first, temperature at the building sites had to be cooled down. Second, moving from one building to another could be made easier by installing cooling areas at short intervals. The sooner the better. We should build watering holes so our citizens can freshen up and cultivate plants to create shaded areas and fresh space. Okay. That's nice and all. And then we put it there. Okay. We are at 600. Max out. And we are going to take I'm not expecting it to reach further than that. We're going to write these out so we can put something there, like a house. And we're done then. Okay. We just need 300 more. Where were we? I guess they were asking for this. Let's put that there then. This gives nothing. I guess we need plants for this district. This is not going to make hundreds. Yep. Reach the limit that can do. And now what? Oh, would you look at that? There is water. do anything. Nope. Let's see if adding a road. Does it keep them out? Probably not, because they crossed here. Anyways. Right. Let's take a look at another expedition. We'll sent to explore this region. Alright. And I do believe that this will be it for this episode, since we've been going for a little over an hour now. So I will end this episode here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!